Give my regards to Broadway.
It was Kristen Chenoweth at Chenoweth. Did you hear that?
I did. You want to be on top?
We could do a Wasted off Broadway.
Yeah.
Because it once was on Broadway.
We're wasted everywhere we go.
Just make the bad man stop.
I didn't say you won awards.
Pandora!
That would have made a much shorter song, though, you know. How do you measure a year? A calendar.
I'm shanty for the rest of the night.
Why?
I know. I fucking hate tea. No, I don't. Lipton, sponsor. Chin chin. Did you ever, when you take that first sip, go, oh fuck, I know what I'm about to do to my body.
Like just now? Wasted Broadway, woo!
Wasted Broadway, episode 7.
Seven blessings.
I'm Laura Linney, and this is Masterpiece Theater. Oh, you look so much better that way.
Oh my god, thank you.
You should do the rest of the episode that way.
Okay.
We're
I gotta
doing
get back out of this.
Aida. Oh my god, you brought Aida merch?
Yes. Hello.
So I was an original Runthead, and Shirley Renee Scott was the Adina Menzel replacement, and it was her first performance, and I was there for the matinee because I lived at the Nederlander. So she was doing Over the Moon, and when she said "mood with me," all the original Runtheads, instead of mood with her, they booed her. And I was like, no, you can't do this, it's not her fault. They're all coming back now from their little break for the evening production. And I saw her, and she, was walking, with a tail between her legs. And I was like, girl, what's up? Why are you so sad? And she's like, they booed me. And I'm like, no, it's just a real passionate move. She said to me, she was just like, it doesn't matter, I'm leaving here anyway to do Aida. 1998 rolls by. Nothing. And then 1999 rolls by. And I'm like, whatever happened to that cherry bitch? She said she was going to do a show. And then they announce it, and I see her name. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to go see it. So I'm a young man, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, I did a rush. And so their rush was the first row. So I've never seen Aida beyond the first row. And I've seen Aida 47 times.
47?
Obsession by Tom Walsh.
47?
Yeah, that's not that bad.
47?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what happens when a young gay boy is in love with an adult swing dancer.
The first time I saw it was in 2001. It was Heather, it was Adam, and then it was Taylor Dane. My father and I went to the box office. My father bought me a ticket, I think it was $65. And we walk out of the box office. He's like, is that fine? And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, it's fine. He walks back into the box. He was like, hold on. He went back into the box office. He bought me like a 6th row orchestra seat.
Oh, Pop Cartel. That opening number, I love. I love that, the curtain rises, and you're in a museum. And here's Amaris, in her little, can you see it? So they're all in their linens. At this time, you're like, what is this rock thing? Do you know what it reminded me of? Problem Child 2. You know the rock? Why is there this giant rock? When her part ends, Amaris's ends, and now we're coming into Radames, who just so happens to look like one of the men looking at the rock from Problem Child 2. Okay, so now we went from the modern times to ancient Egypt. One of the biggest plots about Aida is a love triangle. If you were a true Wasted Broadway fan, you would know my feelings about motherfuckers who come in and try to fuck up relationships.
Yes.
Angelica Schuyler. Aida is a princess of Nubia. gets kidnapped, doesn't want to tell people she's a princess.
Because, you know, that's collateral.
No, they make her slave to the princess of Egypt, Amaris, who is betrothed to Radames.
I loved that set piece with the pool.
I had costumes for this too. I always played Amaris. Once Renee Scott left Aida, Idina Menzel was her replacement. She doesn't play it as ditzy as Sherry did. She played it more as the popular girl from school who's not dumb. What do you think of Idina so far? Different from what you know. You're not a big fan of Idina.
No, I'm not.
The only thing I think this show lacks, we never see, we never get if he actually ever really at some point cared for her. I need that line or that something where the switch happens.
Yeah, I see it as that was never there because it was all his father. It was all his father's machinations. There's a love triangle, there's a power struggle, and they get found out, and then we
talk about him, but her people realize that she is not a normal slave girl.
Right.
She is actually...
She a princess.
They're like, girl, you gotta do it, you gotta, be our leader,
yeah.
and she's just being no, I can't. So at the end of the first act, she accepts the role as the princess, which is a birthright.
Gets the robe is her being okay, all right.
You coaxed
and then
me.
Gods of Nubia is y'all, we're gonna be okay. Things were not okay.
She's starting to fall in love with Radames, but Aida's in a tough spot because she's America's lady.
You know, as much as.
But the music,
servant
the second act starts with this song.
Yeah.
And they are standing in a triangle formation. The lighting was set up to connect it. I was like,
electric triangle.
Take my money. I know the truth when Maris overhears.
Oh shit! When she comes from behind the wall.
Ooh, all the feels.
She overhears Radames and Aida with their fucking written
love
stars.
That's her.
She comes out with her parasol.
Love. No. This is just phenomenal directing. He goes, let's really fuck with the audience and fuck with the character of Amaris, and let her servants come out, disrobe her, and get her ready for her wedding. Why are you raping my emotions? I don't appreciate it. She's getting married and they do some instrumental shit.
Is ridiculous.
During the middle of the wedding is when some guard comes through and says, the king's escaping. When Radames gets down here, he finds out that Aida's daddy is the king of Nubia. And he's like, what? Zerzer stabs Merab.
Oh, yeah.
And he dies in, is it Radames or Aida's arms?
I don't remember.
And then Radames is like, why didn't you tell me you were the princess? And she's like, I don't know. And her daddy's still alive. He didn't kick the bucket yet.
Yeah.
And he's like, you guys were deceiving us, and
you're fucked up.
You're gonna die. And Amaris was like, yo, Papa don't preach. Still gonna die because I still have to prove my point. But they could get buried together.
She shows mercy.
And
which
all of a sudden,
I mean,
The Rock from Problem Child 2 appears back on stage. And it's their tune. They sing, hey, conserve the air.
Right?
Then they die, sad. That's when the two strangers are Radames and Aida. And there is my bitch Amaris like, you're going to die all over again because this is not happening to me twice. Let's talk about Aida at the Tony Awards because Shari Renee Scott was robbed of a nomination.
The production was too.
Sure was.
That's ridiculous.
And I remember being furious. However, Heather, her Tony Award acceptance speech is still one of my ultimate favorite speeches.
Tonight, I thank Disney. I could not have done this without you.
Right here.
I love you so much, and I'll work for you for the rest of my life.
I would never see Susical the musical.
Oh, wait. Is that what you were looking for? Farquaad?
do that on his knees.
I know.
Christopher Sabe. Christopher Saber!
good.
Remember he was daddy to the Olsen twins?
Yes.
It's like, how did a gay man have two twin daughters?